Hello, today's day, my name is Javier Ceballos and today's day is December 2nd, 2023. The class is Biology 225 Microbiology with Lab. Today we're gonna do a test, a biological testing. This is my lab. Uh, I'm exercising to performing the catalabs and oxidase tests on my organism. I wash my hands and I wear my PPE, which is the gloves, apron, and goggles. I disinfect the area and I have everything ready to start my lab exercise. So first, I'm gonna drop one loop, my biomass, my new biomass that I have in my jar. So I'm gonna grab one of the loops, which is right here. I have my filter paper setting on the some towels, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start with a septic technique, which is gonna be grabbing all the cleaning before I transfer my biomass to the filter paper. I'm gonna grab one sample and gonna do the septic technique again and cover it up. Now I'm gonna transfer my biomass to the filter paper. It seems like I don't transfer enough, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna throw this to my alcohol cup. Then I'm gonna grab another one on my loops and start again my aseptic technique to grab one more sample of biomass. Now I'm gonna do a septic technique again. I'm gonna cover it up and put it on the back. Again, I'm gonna transfer my biomass. You can barely see it. Now I'm gonna throw this in the alcohol and I'm gonna grab my pipette to add 5 drops of oxidized vinegar, which this is the oxidant vinegar. I'm gonna grab some and I'm gonna put it on my pipette. So here we go. I'm gonna put 5 drops, which is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 drops vinegar oxidant to my biomass, and I'm gonna start immediately my stopwatch, which I set it right here for 10 seconds. I didn't see any reaction. So if my myoma turn into the colors of purple and violet, that means that my oxidase is positive. If I don't have any reaction on my biomass in 60 seconds, that means my oxidase is negative. So it's about 33 seconds. Now it's 36 and I don't see any reaction on the filter paper. So I'm gonna wait another 20 seconds. It's about 47 seconds. Now I still don't see any reaction. It seems pretty clear. I don't see any reaction with the renegade oxidate renegade on my filter paper. Now it's about 60 seconds. I'm gonna start my stopwatch, and I didn't see any reaction in 60 seconds. So that determines that one myoma is oxidase negative because I don't see changing in color, purple or violet. So in this experiment, my myoma is oxidase negative, which I'm going to move on to the next experiment, which I have everything ready here. I'm everything out. I have my slide, which is divided into with the unknown microorganism and control. So what I did, I put a line to see control and unknown organism on my slide. Now, what I'm going to do again, I'm going to transfer one amabiomas from a jar. Again, I'm going to do the septic technique, and this will let me know if my bioma has an enzyme called catalase, which with this catalase will react with hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen peroxide. If I see any bubbles, that means that my bioma has an enzyme called catalase. So what I'm going to do again, I'm going to start my septic technique one more time, and now I'm going to grab my, I think I did it wrong. I'm going to set the technique, I'm going to cover it up, I'm going to put it back in the rack, and then I'm going to grab my loop, which is right here, and then I'm going to start again my septic technique. And I'm going to grab an example, my bioma, and then a septic technique, and cover it up again. Now I'm going to transfer into the known organism. It seems like there is not a lot. So I'm going to grab one more example. Now I'm going to discard my loop into the alcohol, and I'm going to grab a new loop to grab a new sample on my bioma. Now again, accept the technique. Get another example. Accept the technique to cover it up and put it in the rack. Now I'm going to transfer my biome example again on my known organism. Now I see a couple samples here. I'm going to put it on the dark. Well, no, I'm going to add 1 drop hydrogen peroxide, and then I'm going to put it on top of dark paper to see if there is any reaction. Now I add 1 drop oxygen peroxide on my biome sample on the slide, and then I'm going to put it up on the dark surface to see if there is any bubble reaction. So I'm going to put the stopwatch to see if there is any reaction or my bioma or my microorganism has enzyme called catalase. So far, I didn't see any reaction. I don't see any bubbles. It's about 32 seconds, and still don't see um, a reaction on my sample aviomas on the slide. It's about 51 seconds, and I still don't see any reaction on my bioma. So now it's about a minute, and I don't see any reaction or bubble reaction on my new biomas. Well, this makes a conclusion that my bioma doesn't have the enzyme called a catalepse. Because if my bioma start bubbling, that means it has inside called catalepse. So in conclusion, in my two experiments that I did tonight, I did I transferred my biomas into the filter paper, in which I add 5 drops oxygen again to see the reaction, the purple or violet, meaning the oxidase is positive. But I don't see any reaction. I see clean uh, clean white. So that gave me the conclusion that my bioma is oxidase negative. So in my second experiment, I transfer my bioma into the slice. I got 1 drop of hydrogen peroxide to see if my bioma has the enzyme called catalepse. So far, it's about 2 minutes and I don't see any reaction. So that conclude that my biomic sample doesn't have the enzyme called catalepse. Well, I conclude my two experiments. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set my filter paper into the alcohol, and I conclude my experiment. I'm gonna clean everything here. I'm sucking my filter paper into alcohol for about 30 minutes before I put it into the garbage. So that's all my experiment for today. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye bye.